Welcome to Beat School. I'm Chris B. Thank you all for watching our channel. Thank you for tuning in to our videos. We really appreciate it. If you're new to our channel, please click our subscription button below. We'll be providing you with content on a weekly basis, so don't miss out. Let's get into our topic of discussion for today. Now, when you're in school, it's really going to be important for you to have resources available to you. What types of resources am I talking about? Well, imagine this. You're studying, you're paying attention in class, and you're doing everything that you need to do in the classroom and outside of the classroom as a student, and concepts just aren't coming together. You understand it, but you need some more reinforcement. You need a better understanding of what you're learning. Well, know your resources. So let me give you the first resource that you need that will help you to have better success when it comes to studying and learning any information so that you can be best prepared for your test. So first, tutors. We all have these tutors that have been available to us and that are available to us. You have to make sure that you know who these tutors are, know these tutors' schedules, and incorporate that into your own schedule. Be prepared. We've talked about having a calendar or planner, so you want to have some type of method of organizing your schedule so that your schedule can allow for blocks of times where you can allow these tutors to mentor you and show you how to look at information, some different strategies and techniques that may be unique to them that they've used to be successful in a certain class. But first, you have to make sure that you make yourself available and you find out who they are and the times that they tutor students. The second resource, which is in plain sight, is the teacher. Go talk to the teacher. After class, if you have a concept or topic that you have some issue with understanding, then go and talk to that teacher and try to figure out a different perspective to understanding the material. Maybe the teacher can explain the concept to you with a different analogy or a different acronym or whatever it is, and something different that they can utilize to help convey that topic to you so that it makes more sense. But first, you have to go and talk to the teacher. Again, on this topic, make it known that there's that you have an issue with the way that the teacher has conveyed the material in class. Now, I'm not saying be all up in arms and have attitude about it, but I'm simply saying you have to make it known to your teacher that you don't understand. Because if you don't make it known, they'll continue on with the lecture and they'll assume that everybody understands appropriately. But you have to stand up and say something. Say, excuse me, teacher such and such, or Mr. such and such, or Miss such and such. I don't understand the topic. I don't understand that example that you use. So when you do that, the professor or the teacher is able to alter the way in which they present it. Even more so, if you express that you have some issue with the way that the material has been taught, then some other students who may not want to say anything in class may also have that same issue. So you can help yourself out and help other students out with any material that's being taught in class that people just don't fully understand. So make sure that you utilize your teacher as a resource to be able to pick their minds, to be able to use them to help you do that much better on your exams or when you're trying to study for your lecture or whatever it is that you're doing in class. Make sure that you utilize your teacher. Next, let's transition into our internet resources. Internet resources are really going to be useful You can utilize these kind of at your own desire whenever you'd like to. First internet resource that I'll express that I love using is YouTube. I love using YouTube. These videos that I'm creating are on YouTube, of course, as you already know. But there are other individuals who are trying to convey the same material, but they can do it in different ways. Let's say that I'm learning about atoms. You know, atoms are composed of our protons, our neutrons, and our electrons, right? So let's say I had an issue with trying to understand an atom. Well, I could look at a YouTube video that talks about, where a professor is talking about how they convey what an atom is, and they give an example. I mean, there are countless people on the internet. They don't even have to be a professor or a teacher. They could be other students who are putting videos on that convey specific topics. There are even videos that have animations so you can actually see what an atom is. You can see an electron, you can see a proton, or you can see a neutron in reference to an atom. A picture speaks 1,000 words. So you can see an animation and you can see an interaction for what happens if an atom interacts with another atom. That'll help you to understand the material that much more. You'll be able to have a good grasp of it, and you'll possibly be able to help someone else out in class that may be struggling as well. You can direct them to the videos that you've watched. So YouTube is a really good resource. Take advantage of YouTube. I've used YouTube so many times in every one of my classes. So really take advantage of that resource. The next resource that I'm going to tell you about is Khan Academy. KhanAcademy.com is another very, very useful resource. They do videos on everything. They talk about every topic, subject that you could imagine. So take advantage of Khan Academy. It's KhanAcademy.com. They have math, science, social studies, anything and everything. They have advanced topics in medicine and any topic, a subject that you can think of. Khan Academy has it. So go to Khan Academy and look at their videos. Next, for all of the science-oriented students out there, I want you to look at this website called drnajiblectures.com. drnajiblectures.com. He does a phenomenal job at presenting the material, at giving you examples and pictures to help convey some of those super complex science-based mechanisms and processes. He helps you to understand them. He simplifies it so like a fifth grader could understand it. Now, there are some videos that he has that are free on YouTube. However, there's a 2-year subscription that is about $100. I paid for it, but it's really worth it. Literally, I've watched his videos and I've been able to use his videos as opposed to what I was actually learning from my professor in class. It replaced everything that I needed to know and taught me everything that we were covering in class, and I did really well on my exams. And I know a lot of other students who've utilized the same thing, and it's translated into really good grades. So use drnajiblectures.com, really good resource. Next, when you're studying, a resource that you can use is called Quizlet. Quizlet is simply electronic note cards. Of course, you can do note cards on your own. You can do them, paper note cards, but it's more convenient for you to pull up the Quizlet app on your phone. You can create your own note cards wherever you are on your cell phone. You can do them on your computer. They have different games that you can use to study your note cards. I may explore Quizlet.com. I'll be posting a link for each and every one of these, or I'll post the websites rather, in my description so you all have access and know where to go for each of these that I've mentioned. But Quizlet is really going to be good in terms of your studying. You'll always have your cell phone with you, so you'll always have your note cards with you. So at any moment you can be studying, whether you're in the car with a friend or maybe you're on a road trip somewhere, or maybe you're on a plane, whatever it is. You can be studying your note cards at any moment. So that's going to conclude the resources that you'll want to utilize while you're in college or in your school in general. Thank you all for watching our video. Please check out more of our videos. We've got some really good content for you all. Check us out on social media at WeBeatSchool, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Of course, we're on YouTube. Check out our Beat School station on our website at beatschoolcollege.com. It's really useful. We have some music there for you that'll help you while you're studying. Again, thank you all. Have fun beating school.